It's that time of year again. Cool mornings, hot coffee, and the truck loaded down for another Colorado mule deer hunt. There's just something about this drive that never gets old. Dad and I have been chasing deer together for years now. Every season a little different, but the goal's always the same. Spend time in the mountains and see what the day brings. Tag or no tag, this is what it's all about. The road trips, the stories, the quiet miles before the hunt even begins. Here's to another year chasing mule deer in the Rockies. After a few hours on the road, we decided to pull over at one of our favorite spots, the Dream Stream. The timing couldn't have been better after a long day of driving and scouting. The kokanee were running, bright red, full of energy, making their annual push upriver to spawn. It's wild to watch. Every fall they show up right on schedule, like they know the mountains are calling them home. We didn't have rods this time. Just soaking up the moment and watching. There's something about standing by this river that hits pause on everything else. As the sun dropped behind the peaks, we packed up and got ready for opening day. Tomorrow's the start of another chapter. And if today is any sign, it's going to be a great one. Opening morning, the kind of quiet that only exists before sunrise. You can feel the cold air biting your face, the smell of coffee in the thermos, and that familiar mix of excitement and nerves. This is what we wait for all year. We eased down the trail just as a faint glow started to creep over the ridgeline. Then, out of nowhere, a herd of mule deer appeared in the dim light. You could just make out their shapes moving through the brush. There they were, close, calm, unaware. My heart was already racing, but it was still a few minutes before legal shooting light, and all we could do was sit still, wait, and watch. Those minutes felt like hours. Every second dragged by, the kind of suspense that makes your hand shake even when you're not cold. But finally the light started to come, and it was time to go. We started our approach by keeping the wind right. The herd began to move up the ridge just slow enough to keep us chasing, but fast enough to make it a challenge. The sun finally hit the valley floor, painting everything gold. The chase was on. Opening day was officially underway, and for the first time this season, it felt like our luck might finally turn. We tried to close the distance, moving slow, quiet, and careful, but mule deer are built for these hills. Faster, sharper, always one step ahead. Every time we thought we were close, they'd slip over the next ridge. We kept pushing, hoping to spot a flicker of movement or an ear-catching light, but the herd was already 2 steps ahead, and before we knew it, they were gone. Just like that, the valley went quiet again. It's a tough feeling, watching opportunity fade into the distance, but that's hunting. You can't rush it, you can only respect it, learn from it, and keep walking. As the sun came up, the whole valley lit up with that golden Colorado glow, the kind that makes you forget how cold it is, or that the deer gave you the slip. For a few minutes, we just stood there, quiet, taking it all in. Sometimes the best part of the hunt isn't the tag. It's mornings like this, when the world slows down and the light hits just right, and you remember exactly why you keep coming back.
Back down to the fence line now.
Watching that herd disappear was tough. All that anticipation, all that adrenaline, gone in a heartbeat. But that's part of the deal out here. You keep moving, you keep glassing, keep soaking it all in. The scenery alone makes the miles worth it. The wind through the grass, the smell of the sage, and the silence that only Colorado morning can bring. It's easy to forget how lucky we are just to be out here. Along the way, we stumbled on the jawbone of a deer, a reminder that this land has stories everywhere you look. The hunt might not have gone as planned so far, but moments like this, they're what keep us coming back. After a long morning of chasing shadows and watching the first herd vanish over the ridge, we decided to take a break. The frustration was real, those moments that test your patience and your mindset. So we turned the camera off for a bit, no filming, no chasing, just some father and son time in the middle of the Colorado backcountry. Those quiet conversations away from everything else, they're what make these hunts special. Eventually the itch to keep going kicked in. We packed up, shouldered the rifle, and started hiking again. Still talking, still laughing, not expecting much, honestly, just enjoying the day for what it was. And then it happened, all at once. A small herd of does, maybe 50 yards away, feeding quietly and completely unaware we were there. My heart started pounding. I raised my rifle, found my target. Before I knew it, I squeezed the trigger. It was over in seconds. It happened so fast, we didn't even turn the camera back on. Probably still frustrated from losing our first herd. But maybe that's how it was meant to be. Just the two of us. No distractions, no retakes, just one perfect, unforgettable moment in the mountains.
Is she up here? Is she breathing still?
After the shot, we took a deep breath, that mix of excitement, relief, and respect all at once. This time we made sure the camera was rolling as we walked up to our harvest. There she was, a beautiful Colorado mule deer. In that moment, the frustration, the miles, the early morning, it all felt worth it. We both just stood there for a minute taking it in. We felt truly blessed. This harvest means good meat for our family and another memory that'll stick with us for life. Out here, it's more than just a hunt. It's respect for the land, gratitude for the animal, and thankfulness for the time spent together. Now the real work starts. Now it's time to roll up our sleeves, respect the animal, and put in the effort to bring this meat home right away. As the sun sets on our 2025 Colorado mule deer hunt, we can't help but feel thankful. Thankful for time spent together, for the lessons learned, and the opportunity to fill the freezer with good, clean meat. Every hunt is different, but each one reminds us why we love being out here. The challenge, the beauty, and the memories that stick with you long after the season ends. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for more outdoor travel and aviation content. We'll catch you all on the next one. Take care.